Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. I'm on mute. You're right. You're right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was on mute. Sorry about that, folks. I I had a I had a moment there, I guess. Yeah, man. So today we will be covering the Evergrow Coin AMA. It'll be starting in about 11 minutes from now. And I wanted to get a head start to see what the charts are doing. And of course, we will be covering the AMA to see what Sam and the development team is going to say right now. You tried buying it, it won't let you. Well, for the folks, I've gotten tons of messages from folks saying, "Hey, I cannot buy Evergrow coin." So I went, so I went ahead and made a tutorial on how to buy Evergrow coin. It's very detailed. I pointed arrows, click here, click there, tap here, tap that. I mean, it's as straightforward as it gets, people. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and tweet this out, folks. Let everyone know that we are starting an AMA so we can get the party started. Let me know if you guys are in the Evergrow coin community right now. Folks watching right now, are you in AMA? Did you buy? Are you huddling? What's going on, folks? Let's see what Simon is saying. Did he say anything yet? Let's see. Not yet, but very, very soon, though. We will get to it. Wish I knew how to buy New York. I watched your video, but when I search a coin, it doesn't pop up. It's okay if the coin does not pop up because when you go to if you watch the whole video, you will see what I'm saying because there's a portion where you actually go to pancakeswap.com. I'm sorry, you go to evergrowcoin.com and then you connect to your wallet that way and it'll auto enter the address for you. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you have to watch the whole video, folks. If you watch a certain piece of it, it won't be telling the whole story. So, I mean, there's no other way for me to really explain it. And the video does a much better job because it goes into detail and step by step, people, you know? So, I mean, um, it's like me being there with you in terms of watching the video, you know what I mean? So, I mean, like, that's like the best way, in my opinion. The reason why I didn't cover how to buy BNB is because there's a million ways to buy BNB. You can buy on Binance, crypto. You can buy it on Binance, Crypto.com. You can buy it on Trust Wallet too, through Simplex or MoonPay. There's so many ways to buy it, so it's like there's no right or wrong way. But for PancakeSwap, there's really only a handful of ways to do it. So, what is the full name of AMA coin? No, it's Evergrow coin. AMA means ask me anything. Oh, I forgot to tweet this out. 1 second, folks. Let me go ahead and tweet this out. I am now covering this so people know to come. I totally forgot to do that. Awesome, awesome. So, how many coins have you guys bought so far of Evergrow coin or token, whatever it's called, you know, token coin? These are so interchangeably nowadays, but it's really a token though. But I digress. Yeah. The contract here, so we not get the scam one. Like I said, folks, if you want the official contract, it is best to go to evergrowcoin.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a crystal ball for Evergrow coin because this coin is literally, I would say, about 6 weeks old now, and the charts are, how would you say, fresh. But if you guys want some support and resistance, I can give you those though, and you guys can make your own determination of when is a good buying opportunity. Should we pump then dump this? Absolutely not. I'm buying this for one reason only, because I believe in Sam and the team. So the support will be at around 2083. Okay, folks, support is 2083. The next resistance will be around 2564 and 2717. Those will be your supports and resistance. Okay. So that'll be where you want to, I guess, if you're looking for a dip buying opportunity, that's kind of where you want to go. Let's see here. But if you want the actual address, I can pull it for you guys. 1 second. Let me go look here. Let's see here. I can go to right here. All right. All right. Here is the actual contract address from BSC Scan. Okay. This is their official contract. And as of the moment, we have 92,596 hodlers, folks. This is literally a game changer. I got in about maybe I got in about 10 days ago now, and the amount of hodlers has almost doubled. This is a crazy coin, folks. I mean, I can imagine 5 weeks from now, this price here is going to look like chump change. That's kind of why I jumped in. I normally don't buy BEP20 tokens, but Sam and the team has convinced me with their due diligence and that they give you reflections and BUSD. The one of a kind, folks. I've never seen such an amazing thing before. So we're definitely going places. And in 5 minutes, we will be covering. In 5 minutes, we will go ahead and be covering the AMA. So stay tuned, folks. I'm just kind of watching the chart right now to see what's going on before the AMA starts. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and go to the minute chart here. You can see that we see some big sells here, right? 6:34 a.m. and 6:35 a.m. Huge sells. Let's go ahead and see at 6:34 and 6:35 a.m. What are these huge sells, man? These are big old sells. Let's see. Why is someone selling that big? And let's see the value if we can. Nope, we can't see it. It doesn't go far. It doesn't go. It doesn't go down enough because it just doesn't. That sucks, but it's okay though. I wish his data was more readily available. I can do more analysis, but it's one of those things. No access, right? What you gonna do about that? Let's see here. People are talking about Saitama, Blastoise, Surge Inu. Oh gosh. Let's see. All right, folks. 4 minutes to go. And currently the chart's looking pretty good right now because you're seeing right here in our chart, you're seeing on a 1 minute chart here, you're seeing a big sell-off here, right? And now we're kind of plateauing, making a little island here. And people are coming in to buy the dip. So at 7:34 a.m., let's see if I can find it out. At 7:34 a.m., we saw a huge buy. Let's see how much this individual bought. Let's see. 7:34. Okay, so someone bought $8,000 at 7:34 a.m. So that's a pretty big buy, in my opinion. 8 grand? Holy cow. What does 8 grand buy you, though? Let's see. 8 grand buys you about 3.6 billion EGC. So let me know, folks, how do you feel about EGC? When did you buy EGC? Did you buy EGC because I was talking about it, or did you buy before I got into it? Let me know in the chat what's going on, folks. I'm always curious to see what your bright minds think of this amazing coin. To me, it is a huge game changer, so I love it. Let's see. Okay, so 3 minutes to go, folks. The chart is still kind of just tempering down, making a little island. And usually from the history of EGC, again, I want to emphasize it's only 6 weeks old. Usually before the AMA, there's a big dip. And usually folks buy around here. And then during the AMA and hours afterwards, it rises and goes to the moon and reaches a new all-time high. That is generally speaking the pattern I've been seeing. Of course, there's no guarantee, right? But just a pattern I've been seeing. So I want to share with you folks here because some folks here are day traders and they're looking for a quick buck, and that's cool too. I'm all about that. I'm all about a quick buck. Going to buy 100 mil right now. Fantastic. Sergio Villa. Let's all give Sergio a round of applause for buying 100 mil of Evergrow coin. Nice. Man, I mean, like I seen some folks getting reflections like $5,000 in like 2 weeks. I was like, holy moly! But of course, to get that, you're gonna need like like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of EGC. Obviously, I'm not there, but the prospect of making even $100 a day or $50 a day from doing nothing for me, it's it's quite awesome. So for me, it's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, I personally would like to see a bigger dip in EGC because I missed a previous one. The previous dip happened a few days ago when a big well sold. I couldn't buy it because my BNB was still transferring from crypto.com. It was pending for like a day and a half, almost 2 days. That is ridiculous. says check DEXI and DXG. What's DEXI? Okay, I can check DEXI, but I have no idea what these things are though. So let's go ahead and check it out. DEXI. DEXI wrapped BNB. It's okay. Pancake swap. All right. Let's see what this is right here. Oh, let me do this afterwards. It looks pretty good so far. Chart. It's kind of just leveling out and playing out. Let's see if the AMA is ready now, though. That's what we're here for. So let's see. Where is the AMA at? Here we go. AMA is starting, folks. So let's get to it, baby. Let's see what's going down. I will cover DEXI and DXG afterwards for you guys, though. No problem. All right. We're here, but I don't hear anything. Right. We will for sure cover. Don't worry, man. I'll cover afterwards. But are they talking right now? Let me see. I don't think they're talking. So I guess they didn't start yet, maybe? I don't know. No. Okay. I don't hear any captions. Yeah, no captions. So these haven't talked yet. Maybe they're still getting ready. They're doing some other side prep. So we'll see what happens, though. Give it a few seconds, folks. Let's see. This should be quite exciting, though. So I want to go ahead and cover the Evergrow coin chart as we see the AMA to see what can potentially happen. I'm kind of curious of what Sam says. It's a little early for me because the time changed. It went an hour backwards, so it's kind of throwing me off today. I was like, oh wait. I was thinking today, hey, isn't it 10 a.m. today for the Evergrow coin AMA? But it's 9 a.m. I was like, oh, daylight savings time. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, they haven't talked yet. I don't see any captions going on. The charts are just doing a thing. It's just kind of going sideways for a moment here. So I'm hoping today Sam will have some good news for us. You know, maybe like they did some more development, got some more contracts going. See the progress of the six exchanges. See where they're at. I mean, that'd be very good to hear. Oh yeah, it's almost ready. You know, AMA is actually right now, but they're still getting ready. I believe. I don't really see any talking yet. So we have to wait and see, I guess. Literally. All right. Maybe they are having some technical difficulties.
Check, check.
There you go.
Check 1 2.
There you go. They're checking the mic now. It looks like they are ready to start.
We can hear you loud and clear. Hey Jacob, we can hear you too. Praveen?
All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect. Okay, we might as well get started.
All right, we're getting started, folks. Evergrow Coin AMA.
Already. Let me double check.
Yeah, I was just checking for my mic. That's all I was doing.
No, that's cool, man. Crypto, I'm presuming we're all running okay. Crypto Dreams has got our link. I'm not sure if he's... Yeah, okay, great. So let's get started. Okay, blimey. So I'm going to start by saying that it's time now for us to get serious. We've had quite a lot of meetings with the team over the last week. And I'll be honest, it's time for us to move away from this meme coin type attitude. We need to get serious as a project. I mean, the truth is, without any live utilities, our contract alone does more than meme coins that are 30 to 40 times our current value. Evergrow could stand purely on our tokenomics, but that is not what we're here to achieve. As you know, we'll have some new listeners today, as we always do. Many existing listeners know that we are creating our own ecosystem, but it's got to happen one step at a time, one utility at a time. We've created a revolutionary cryptocurrency. It has the best rewards in the business, basically more than double the average, and obviously in stable US dollars, Binance paid US dollars. We have multiple brands in the pipeline, platforms, utilities that are all going to be built around the starting point of that cryptocurrency. But what we've realized, to be honest, is we're letting pressures and expectations try to effectively rush things to fruition aren't ready. And I want to go over that because that just simply isn't the road to success. You've got to remember that this team is run by people who have built multi-million dollar, pounds, euro businesses. We know what we're doing, and I'll be honest, I feel like we maybe have been a little bit too pressured by the community to try to rush things. So what we're going to do from now on, and we want to set expectations, is we're going to become laser focused on producing quality. Utilities will come to market when they're ready. And today we are really proud to announce Leak, effectively our first brand.
Ooh.
So you all know that we have our content subscription platform. We have chosen a name for it, which we hope will become, people will understand the name very quickly once they start to understand what the space is all about. I'm going to tweet now. So anyone on Twitter can actually go to our Twitter now. Let me just check. So we have now launched the brand, although the actual interface isn't ready to use it, but we are leaking the brand Crater. Okay, so our creator space is going to be called Crater. We have crater.com. This is going to be a standalone social media platform that is going to bring together the best parts of OnlyFans, Patreon, etc. But it's also going to be the first platform of its type to bridge the world between fiat and cryptocurrency. So we're going to be first to the gate here, guys.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully you'll see, if you're starting to look at the Twitter, we've just launched the brand there, that we have kept it simple. There's a subtle homage to our Evergrow branding, and that's going to be a theme that runs across all of our launches. So we're going for bold, simple branding. This is the kind of simplicity that major brands have used over the last decade. You think of any major social media platform, they are, a very simple brand that is very easy to integrate into numerous areas. So we are going to launch Crater.com very soon. We have the branding. We have an instinctive user interface that's being worked on at the moment. It's been in testing. We have payments partially integrated, but you have to remember that as we're going to be a first in terms of having people able to pay with credit card, PayPal, other cryptocurrencies, and Evergrow coin. This is taking work, and we don't want to launch suboptimal. We saw what happened with Indocoin, guys. We were given a date by Indocoin, and everyone pressured us to launch early, and Indocoin actually launched before it was ready. Indocoin's working well now, by the way. It's working fine. It's ready. We tweeted. We have our own landing page, which you have to use. But we're not going to make those mistakes anymore. This is a serious project. And I will say this now without any fear of reprisal. If you guys want to dive into the next meme coin, rug pull, whatever you want to call it, do that. This project, Evergrow, is here to last forever. We are here to build up to become one of the biggest projects in the world. If you're looking to make 100x return in 3 days, that's the generation that we're trying to move on from. Okay, so the meme generation, we're trying to move past that. We're trying to do something a lot better. Okay, we have far bigger ambitions than those projects. So we're taking more time with it, but we've actually added value to the overall offering because we've realized why launch a kind of half option when we could also include a kind of Patreon style subscription as well. We've also got obviously the fact that creators can launch and mint their NFTs, offer them direct on the platform. We're bringing things together that nobody's ever done, okay? And it's taking a lot of work. So if people say we're late on things, all I can say is we apologize, and we're moving away from that now. This will be launched very soon. So much is ready behind the scenes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the same approach to everything going forward now, and that includes exchanges. With the initial exchange, as we said last week, there's going to be one additional step that people need to take on these centralized exchanges to participate in full rewards. Now, we think this was the best option available. So effectively, Exchanges are going to allow people to participate, to trade in Evergrow coin, which in itself is obviously going to bring holders on board. It's going to increase the market cap, etc. And for those who wish to participate in rewards, there will have to be there's two options effectively. There's either a staking option, and that'll depend on the exchanges, working with exchanges on that, or there's a simple option where you simply transfer your tokens in a single movement to a decentralized wallet once you purchase. Those who stay on the exchange will not have paid tax and won't receive rewards, and those people who wish to take that single step will receive rewards and will have paid taxes. So that's the initial solution. But the most important thing to say is that the second stage of this integration is the complete infrastructural overhaul that the exchanges are planning to do themselves to allow for tokenomics. Okay, and this is going to effectively have us at the very forefront, and it's not just going to be Evergrow. I think you guys know the obvious other candidates that are going to be at the front of the queue. Effectively, there's going to be a major revolution coming in the next few months. And I'm going to make this point right now, that our firm ambition now with this project is to become one of the top 20 cryptos in the world. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that because I know I'll be quoted. We have a clear and focused ambition to become one of the top 20 cryptos in the world. The reason we're confident is because we know our contract is already superior to, you know, effectively existing top 20 projects by quite a long way. Our growth has been faster than every single project in the top 20 relative to where we are. We're approaching 100,000 investors, and that's been just through PancakeSwap. So obviously with the integration of exchanges coming soon, that's going to, you know, the growth is going to continue to break all records. So our trajectory is quite clear. We have the team behind it. We have, in all honesty, a team that are just beyond dedicated. I mean, working 12, 14, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Again, we don't know another team that are doing this in the crypto space that have our combination of experiences. We have an ability to build on our ecosystem, okay? We can upgrade and improve our contract effectively, limitlessly. And everything we do, this is so important, every utility we build, every penny of revenue those utilities create or generate, they're going to be used to buy Evergrow coin and burn it. That is the most important phrase that I will say, or anyone will say, in the crypto space this year, okay? Every penny of revenue that we generate, so we're not launching a wallet where we're making money on the trades, and that's what the team are earning. Every penny generated by this project will buy Evergrow coin and burn it, okay? So let's say theoretically we generated 100 million of revenue, okay? That $100 million will be used to buy Evergrow coin and permanently remove those coins from circulation. So that is incredibly significant. So let's say we made $10 million of revenue at today's price. That would allow us to remove 1% of circulating supply of this coin, just with $10 million of revenue. That is why zeros will be killed in this project once we are up and fully running. Okay, that's why it works. I don't believe any other contract has been designed that could work this well. And that's why I have zero doubts about us hitting top 20. And that's also why I'm saying now, listen, it's time to get serious about this project. You know, we're not going to rush things to be ready. We know what we've got. We know what we're sitting on. Every time we use the revenue to buy and burn tokens, that action both increases the market cap because we are physically buying. If we buy $10 million of Evergrow coin, that's obviously going to have an effect on supply. Okay, so the market cap's going to go up. We increase rewards because when we buy, those actual purchases themselves will generate the rewards that you guys get, your 8% BUSD, and then we burn them, and that reduces supply. That is the ultimate trifecta. No other contract is capable of doing what we're doing, okay? And no other contract is backed up by a pipeline of utilities that will generate revenue. But even if the utilities only generate modest revenue of, say, 10 million a month, let's say, and we are far more ambitious than that, that would, at the current market cap, be removing 1% of supply and also generating $10 million worth of buys, just pure buys, and reducing our supply every single month, and that's on a very modest expectation, okay? So the other thing that ties all this together, and I can't emphasize this enough, is that our team cannot make money unless the investors make money, okay? Because the way we generate our income is not through the revenue created by the utilities that we're making. We generate income through receiving rewards in exactly the same manner you do. So if we don't make this work, we don't receive the rewards that help pay salaries and operations, etc. That is why we are completely aligned with our investors. Again, I don't know of another project where they're completely aligned with the needs of the investors. So our marketing wallet, as we've said over and over again, it was redirected to liquidity for 2 weeks of our project, and now it was only 1% of the total volume. There are projects out there doing absolutely nothing with completely anonymous teams that are taking 5% of every trade into a marketing wallet somewhere. It's absolutely crazy. And I just make it again apparent that we cannot make money as a team unless you guys as investors make money. So this is where this whole project is aligned, and this is where the whole contract was designed in the beginning. So this is our big vision, okay? This is what we're working on over the coming months. And as I said, I've never seen a team so dedicated. I will be honest, everyone's quite exhausted. There is so much to do, and now we are really looking to build this ecosystem out with Creator being the first major project that's going to be launched, okay? And as I said, you know, this is not a project for the quick pump and dump, okay? Because like that, there's 10 projects launched a week. If you want to just take a gamble, okay, and be a victim of a rumble or some nonsense. But we're not doing that. We're already comfortably inside the top 100 cryptos in the world, and we have zero doubts that our project is capable of becoming top 20. And our project is designed for people to invest and hold, generate rewards, okay? So I'm just going to wrap up a few other little bits and bobs. As you know, we're working with 6 exchanges for listings. Dogecoin is finally live and finally working. I'll be honest, there were bugs. It's been frustrating. And also, this is big news. Again, I'm just dropping it in at the end. But in the last 24 hours, we have signed the final agreement to list with a major, basically one of the top debit card purchase options. So that will be a direct fiat purchase that we can integrate again onto our website, etc. We've signed the agreement with them, so it's just a matter of getting that working. So it will be similar to Dogecoin, but this time it covers the US. So we will have basically the whole world covered. And we're not stopping there. We do have another couple that we're working on, okay? The last element of that we cannot guarantee, but we have been told that a serious introduction is being made, is this direct buy button within a wallet. Now this is incredibly ambitious because almost no projects have got that. That basically means you can open up your wallet, you can find Evergrow, and there'll be a button to just buy Evergrow straight on there with a debit or credit card. So that is a big focus of ours. That's you know, we've achieved $1 billion market cap without any exchanges, just through, you know, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, etc. That we know how big those exchanges can be, and if we can make that purchase process seamless in those wallets, we think it's just going to add huge value for everybody. So in essence, that means that when our new website goes live, which is going to be pretty soon now, we just still want to work on Creator more. There's going to be a big shiny buy button, and you're going to be able to go direct to credit card purchases from pretty much every country worldwide. You're going to be able to go to swap, which is already working. So you already know that you can buy BNB direct on our website now with a credit debit card and just go straight to swap. We're trying to cut that process out so you can just go direct to purchase. Okay, so that's the last thing that we're sort of covering in this brief introduction. So that's where we're at. Still a lot of ongoing work, as you can imagine, behind the scenes. Right, I don't know if Jacob or Praveen want to add anything, or if we just go straight to Paul for some questions.
I think maybe Praveen wants to give more details about how the platform will work and the compensation for the creators.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you mean like for the creator.com, no?
Yes.
Yeah, so like Sam just discussed about it, like most of the revenue which will be generated from it will be used for buyback and burn. That is in the tokenomics. But apart from that, if we like talk about the platform, it will be like a mix of like as we want to cater both the OnlyFans creators. Apart from that, like there are also creators who like do podcasts or who do like arts and everything. So we also like wanted to make the UI friendly for them as well, so that like right now OnlyFans what offers is that you can just add a package, like you can subscribe to me and you can get like bulk discounts for 3 months, 6 months, or 8 months, whatever. But what we are right now doing is like we will be adding custom packages. Like every creator has different needs, or what they can offer is different. Like some OnlyFans creators can offer like videos or exclusive images, anything like, but few others creator who like create graphs, create graphics, or like those creators who create like art, they have like different offerings. So that's why like we also like took the path of like adding Patreon type something in our platform, where like creators can create custom packages instead of like just offering bulk discounts on the existing packages. So like they can name those packages, they can add like custom offerings that I will be giving you this, or I'll be sending you a merch every week or every month. So that's how like we are upgrading the platform.
Awesome. Thanks, Praveen. So as you can see, a lot of thought has gone into making the launch as valuable as possible, trying to get as many features to be as attractive to as many people right from the start. It's amazing that that when I tweeted that brand a few minutes ago, it's already got 400 likes. So even you guys on the call are getting involved on the Twitter. So I really appreciate that. Cool. I guess there's some questions to be answered. Paul, do you wanna get into that now for us?
Yeah, sure. I just want to go over a couple things real quick. Everybody, if you have a question, please come up and request, and I will call on a couple people because it takes a couple seconds to connect. And just keep your mic off until I call on you, and then unmute your mic, ask one question, and then mute yourself, or I'll mute you, and then I'm going to get you off stage. And thank you for asking the question, and move on to the next one because we want to get through as many questions as we can. We're going to make this 1 hour, so we got 40 minutes for questions. So we want to get through as many as possible. So if everyone could do that, we'd really.
All right, folks. So we're kind of done with the meeting now, and I guess the AMA. I don't really want to stay for other questions because if you want to stay, you can go check it yourself. But as far as I'm concerned, I want to hear what Sam says, not what someone's asking. So I want to recap. So Sam said that he wants, well, not he wants, but they signed a big contract with a company he can't disclose, right? And you can buy directly on their wallet. And the wallet is, I'm assuming, either MetaMask or Trust Wallet. I have Trust Wallet, and in order to buy directly on Trust Wallet, you have to use either MoonPay or Simplex. So I am inclined to believe it'll be either of those options, because I know MoonPay lets you buy all kinds of things directly through the wallet. So this is a game changer, and it makes it a lot more convenient instead of doing all these pancake swaps right here, right? And all these slippage fees. So I guess in a sense, it's a reward for the folks who are patient, but for ones who bought early, well, you don't get the gains of the ease, but you do get the reflections early on, and you get more EGC for a cheaper price, because when this happens, EGC will go higher. And when you see this EGC number here, 92,596, it's already increased about 50 users in about literally 20 minutes when he was talking. So he's already convinced 50 more people to come into the Evergrow coin space here. So with that being said, I think this is going to be amazing, and we're going to be going places. And the most important thing here is that Sam has said that he's going to get serious about Evergrow coin. Well, I would say, hey, if you weren't serious before, well, holy cow, I cannot wait to see what's coming up next here, right? The only issue here is that when I heard Sam say, hey, if we go on other CEX centralized exchanges, you may not be able to get the tokenomics on the exchange itself. So I believe what he said was that you have to buy on a centralized exchange and then move over to a trust wallet in order to get the tokenomics. So it's still a two-part system. In that sense here, Doesn't really matter if you buy on a centralized exchange or if you buy directly on PancakeSwap. It's really the same thing if you think about it. The only thing is that, from what Sam said, is that if you do buy on a centralized exchange, right, do you get charged 14%? And when you transfer out from that centralized exchange to your personal wallet, do you get charged another 14%? That's probably the only question I have in regards to that, though. And for me, I will continue to buy through PancakeSwap anyway. So for me, it doesn't really matter. But I'm sure new investors are going to wonder, or, well, assuming they even think about that. Hunter D, still waiting on my BNB to transfer to my Trust Wallet. It's been 2 days. Hey, Hunter D's, it took me a day and a half, almost 2 days to get my BNB. So I'm with you, Hunter D's. I'm on the same boat as you, brother. Ezekiel, I hope it's on Safe Wallet that already can track tokenomics. Okay. Bulls on Parade. BNB takes forever. Their first priority should be direct buy. Yeah. I mean, direct buy is a great option. If it's actually there, it'll happen soon. I may just go that route as well, because then I don't have to go through all these different exchanges here. Doge. Well, I mean, I still have all my Dogecoin. I still have my Dogecoin, my Shiba Inu coins, and now EGC. I've never sold anything. I've only bought and added to my positions. So for me, these are all long-term investments. Again, I want to emphasize, I normally speaking do not buy BEP20 tokens, folks. Oh yeah, DEXI protocol. Sorry about that. Yeah. DEXI protocol. Let's go back. I forgot. Sorry, folks. So DEXI protocol on the charts here. Let's see. So this is a daily perspective. So they've been out since about October 2nd, 2021. So it's fairly new. It looks like they have a very similar run up to, say, EGC right here, right? They ran to the moon, and now they're kind of pulling back, and they're kind of trading in tandem with EGC. So it's doing its thing for the most part. It looks like we're seeing some consolidation here. The current top for DEXI is around 3,583. The supports will be at about 2,727. And the strongest support around 2,147. That's kind of what I see for DEXI being wrapped in BNB. So I will pretty much cover this from a chart perspective. I will not be going into the whole DEXI, the whole whatever it's about. If you want to check it out, go ahead and go to the webpage. So I want to go back to Evergrow coin now. So AH, I do appreciate that super chat, bro, and I covered the chart for you, but I won't be going through the whole thing because it'll just take too long. And this is primarily an Evergrow coin AMA. So the current chart is we're seeing some stagnation here. We don't see any big buys, anything yet. So this tells me that the news that Sam gave is clear direction of where they're going, but we don't have any substantial proof of it being done yet. And when I say proof, I mean completed in terms of being launched. So right now it's hearsay in that sense, but it's going in the right direction. So for me, if I see a dip in a few days, I will be looking to adding to my position, because I know long term this team is going to do great things along with Sam. Doge, Elon, Mars, I don't know, man. There's a ton of 100x tokens nowadays, right? I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it. But again, I want to emphasize, I'm not buying BEP20 as a flip or a quick pump and dump. I'm buying this as an investment. This is for me as an investment, and I plan on hodling for a long time. I don't plan on selling it tomorrow, next month, next 6 months. I plan on holding this for a long time, folks, because the reflections you'll be getting when they get all this volume, folks, you will literally be double dipping. So again, folks, I do want to emphasize to you guys here is that when you buy Evergrow coin here, right, and you heard Sam's testimony, well, not testimony, but when you heard Sam talk about the platforms being launched here, right, all the utility they make, all the revenue they make, Of course they paid they paid their creators and all that kind of stuff for here, right? But the important thing to note here is that all the revenue goes into Evergrow coin. So in stocks, this is the equivalent of a buyback for a stock here. You see all the time in Apple. You're seeing it in now Warren Buffett with his own fund Berkshire Hathaway. They do record buybacks to increase their stock price. But in the case of Evergrow coin here, when you do a buyback, you're increasing the value of Evergrow coin. And when you buy back the value of Evergrow coin here, right? And when you buy the Evergrow coin, you are not only increasing the value of it, you are also burning Evergrow coin, putting it into a wallet. And when you buy Evergrow coin with its buyback function and the utilities with the revenues, you will also be generating reflections. And most importantly, Sam has said, in order for Sam and the team to get paid, they get paid the exact same way as we do. There is no plan B and plan A, where they're plan B and we're plan A. No. We're all in plan A. So in order for Sam and the team to make money, guess what? We have to make money. So literally everything is in alignment, as he said, and there's no deviation. There's no other way of making money. The two ways is very simple, folks. One is price appreciation of a token. Two is reflections. So with that being said, I wanted to give that quick explanation of what I believe is going to be happening for EGC. So with that being said, I don't think we're going to go to the moon today because of this news here, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. And with that being said, I believe we're going places, folks. This is not going to be a one day token and you're getting rich next day here. This is going to be time, investment, heartache, and most importantly, grit. You're going to need to have some grit here. But along the way, though, having all this grit, you will also be collecting some beautiful, beautiful BUSD reflections. So you will be rewarded for your patience while you're hodling. Okay, folks? And at the same time, remember, folks, the more and more tokens they buy with this utility revenue, it'll decrease the supply over time and increase the value, folks. Nice. Bulls on Parade. You bought some more. Good for you, bro. Good for you. So again, we're seeing some buys here and some big sales here. See, 915 here. We saw a big sell at 915. Let's see what this 915 sell was. Let's see. We can see real quick. 915. It looks like a someone sold $1,500. Okay, that's not bad. Well, regardless, folks, I will go ahead and be ending the live stream now because we covered the AMA, and of course, I will be making a summary of all my notes. Of course, I will make a summary of all this in another video, covering everything and making it very concise. So you guys, if you didn't catch all of it, you can watch it over there. But I'll be making it maybe sometime today, so look out for it. And most importantly, folks, do not forget, this project is going to take time, patience, and grit. And I hope you guys all will join me on this EGC Evergrow coin journey, because I will be here documenting my journey to the moon. Again, I don't think it'll happen in a month from now, or even 2 months from now, but I believe we're on the right track. And Sam and a team, I've never seen such a transparent cryptocurrency before in my life. I know Dogecoin is awesome, but I can never talk to any of those guys because they're too big for me, which is fine. I never see any kind of AMAs either. So with that being said, this is where it's at, man. Evergrow coin. This is why I'm so invested into it, because when you see the transparency and their alignment with you, I'm sold. I've been in the stock game long enough. I've been in crypto long enough to know that this is the real deal, and I'm sticking around for it. I know not everyone will, because they may get impatient and they want to chase the next 1000x token, and that's okay. You should do that. But I'm saying for the folks who have patience to make steady gains and chilling out, I would say this is the place to be, folks. And most importantly, Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, and I will catch you all on the next one. Take care and goodbye.